Hey everyone, this is Mir from Learn English with Mir. I welcome all of you in today's lesson. Well, sometimes learning English can be really complex, especially when you encounter confusing pair of words in English. What if I say I need some stationery items for my kids? Now, look at this slide and let me know which stationery I'm talking about. Whether I'm talking about this word or this one. I guess it is confusing. Alright? So the first word, stationary, means something that is not moving. Something that is stopped, alright? Not moving. The second word, stationery, means pen, pencil, paper, etc. So stationery items. So like this pair of word, there are hundreds of confusing pairs in English. So in today's lesson, I will be talking about 10 confusing pair of words in English. So without much ado, let's get started. So the first pair of word I've selected is excess versus excess. Well, the pronunciation is the same, the spell differs as well as the meaning differs, right? Excess means reach or approach of something. Example, majority of Pakistan's population has no access to safe drinking water. And that's true. Now, what it says that majority people living in Pakistan has no access. No access means no approach or no reach of what? Of safe drinking water. The second word, excess, means more than required or necessary. Example, excessive use of sugar results diabetes. Yeah, it's true, right? That using sugar in a large amount, okay, or more than required or more than necessary will result what? Diabetes. So let's move to the next. Accept versus accept. Well, the pronunciation is the same, the spell differs as well as the meaning differs. The first word, accept, a verb meaning to agree or to receive, or approving something. Example, I have accepted my friend's invitation to spend vacation together. Now, accept means to agree. So, I've agreed to my friend's invitation or request to do what? To spend vacation together. The second word, accept, means apart from, or as a preposition, it means excluding. Example, I like all vegetables except broccoli. Now, what it means that apart from broccoli, I love or I like all the vegetables. Right? Moving to next. Adopt versus adapt. Now, here the pronunciation of this pair varies. The first word is adopt and the second word is adapt. Alright? Now let's look at in detail. Adopt means to take up. To take somebody's child into your family and become its legal parents. Example, she was forced to have her baby adopted. Alright? So now adopt or adoptation is the process or the legal procedure of taking someone's child is your child. Alright? The second word is adapt, means to make fit or to change something in order to make it suitable for use or for a situation. For example, animals adapt themselves according to their environment. Yeah, this is true. You might have personally witnessed it that some animals adapt themselves according to their environment. Like there are certain animals that they adapt themselves according to the season. Like there are some animals that adapt themselves, especially when the summer days arrive, they remove their body hair by rubbing themselves against things. Okay, moving to the next. Ascent and Assent. Now the pronunciation is the same, the spell differs as well as the meaning differs. The first word, ascent, means upward flight or the act of climbing or moving up. Example, Samina Beg has announced to ascend K2 this summer. I guess she tried but she failed to ascend K2 this summer. Bad luck, and we will say try next time. The second word, assent, means an official agreement or approval of something. Example, the director has given us his assent to the proposal. So, assent to the proposal means agreed the proposal, okay? Approved the proposal. Next, birth versus birth. Now, this is not birth, this is birth. The first one, birth, very simple, means the act of being born. Example, the baby weighed 3 kilos at birth. The second word, berth, as a noun, it means a place to sleep on a train, ship, bus, etc., or in an allotted place. Example, as there was a single berth in our cabin, so we used the berth alternatively to sleep. Let me ask if you have ever traveled by a train or by bus. Okay, now when you travel on a long journey, especially by train, so trains offer berth for passengers. Okay, so when they're tired, so they could use the berth to take rest or to sleep. So, and the second example could be hostels have berth facilities, so they have a berth system. I mean, they don't they use the space effectively by using berths, right? Okay. Next, we have Bale and Bell. The pronunciation is the same, the spell differs as well as the meaning differs. The first one, Bell, means money in court as security. Now, you might have heard it. This is a legal word that bail of someone means that if someone is under trial, so he could present bail, I mean money in the court as security for his release until and unless the trials are decided. He committed another offense while he was out on bail. The second word, bale, means material pressed tightly together in the form of bundle. Example, the waste paper is baled and sent for recycling. So you might have seen grass bale, okay, cloths bales, and I mean, if you're doing business and especially clothing business, so you receive the cloths, right, or the garments in the form of bales, right? So that means in the form of bundles. Next,